Hey everybody, I'm going to show you how to make some belts with Capri Suns and drink bags. Okay, the first thing you want to do is cut out the bottom and wash them out. Wash them out really good. You can hang them outside or someplace to dry. Inside, right side up so it evaporates. Outside, upside down so the wind can actually do the job and evaporate. So it's nice and clean inside. There is going to be some smell of the juice, but that comes with being in here for so long. But it's actually very clean, and you want to cut as much of that plastic or aluminum out from the bottom. All right, make sure it's clean from outside of all other people's fingerprints and so on. And then I'm going to show you how to actually put this on. Now, I've been wearing this one for about 3 or 4 days now. And something I found is after you put on the Velcro, let it sit for a while to cure, and then you want to sew across on the inside. That's toward this way. On the other side, it's going to be kind of dark here because the light's on the other side. On the other side, it's going to be on this side here toward the center. I found that because of the tension, the pulling of the belts, it goes ahead and peels up the Velcro. So put yourself a little sewing there on the inside of both of them, but it works very well. Watch the video as many times as you want because you want to make sure you get the Velcro on the proper side. Here we go. Hey everybody, I come up with all these different ideas, you know, for tablets and just doing a whole bunch of different things with cell phone pouches. I'm going to show you how to make a belt. Okay, so you lay out your belt, one that fits you. Okay, a little bit longer if you need it because if the one that fits you doesn't fit. You could do this by hand, but you need to do overlaying stitches if you do that. If you use a machine, use a cross stitch and probably twice over just to make sure it's not going to break. Okay, the Capri Suns themselves are going to last a very long time. Now I do all sorts of projects, including this one that involves over 500 Capri Suns, all right, which will be in a later video. So let me go ahead and start sewing these together. Mine takes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And what you want to do is overlap. That's where the sewing point is going to be. Okay, so you want to overlap on that. All right, at the very end, you're going to tuck it. So you're going to take that tab there, which is this guy right here, and you're going to overlap it going down. Or you could do it up, but it's going to look funny, but have it going down. And then we get the sticky back Velcro. I get it off of eBay, kind of cheap. So you can get a big roll of it, and then you can use it for other things. All right, so let me go ahead and sew these together. Don't need to show you how to do that. I'm sure you can figure out how to do it. All right, I have them upside down right now. They are cross-threaded on a machine, and I went back and forth on the ends. Not that that's any problem with this. It just makes it easier when you're sewing the trifold. What you want to do is fold it over 1 and 2. All right, it is long. You're going to have to use some plastic clamps to hold it in place. I got this idea from the straps I make for purses. All right, so this is a strap that came off the big item I showed earlier. That didn't quite work because it was fracturing the Capri Suns and ripping them. So this is about the same thickness. So I'm thinking it's going to work pretty good for a belt. It does have a stitch going down the center. We can't avoid that. All right, so hey, time to fold and stitch. Now, before I did my first fold, I went ahead and folded the slip back. All right, this is what I said to sew back. So we're going to do this, and to sew down the middle is actually going to hold it into place, and it'll be a smooth end over here that you're going to end up putting onto this side over here with Velcro. Now, I want to show you something before the sewing. If you don't have enough clamps, like I don't have enough clamps here, okay, you're going to use one and just work your way down as you sew. If you're hand sewing, you can just do it as you go along. All right, I'm going to sew along the end this way to close this up. All right, I folded this in such a way to where the first fold is more than halfway, the second fold is at halfway. I'm going to sew on the silver so we don't have this thing popping out, you know, coming off. All right, so there's no play in there. All right, the hem part is going to be the inside of the belt, while the other side is just going to have stitches on it and won't be that bad. Or if you have a straight stitch, and I may just do a straight stitch down just so I don't have the zigzag on the front. Okay, the next step is to try it on, and what was a little bit too short, so I had to sew another one on the end. Okay, so it has to be at least one more longer than your original belt, I guess, because that's where I was hooking in right there, so it gave just a little bit on the leather belt. So add a little bit more. And then you're going to try it on and mark with a permanent marker on the inside where the stitches are. And there's my mark right there. And there's my mark. Okay, there's right there. So what I want to do is I want to make this my outside, and I want to put the smooth Velcro there. That's underneath toward my body. I want that to be my hooked Velcro. All right, cut it, put it on there, let it sit through the day when you come back from school, work, whatever. You know, basically 15 minutes, but I like to let it sit all day. All right, or overnight. All right, and when it's done, it's done. And remembering where the stitches are, where the hem is, you're going to turn it over and you can put the Velcro on the outside, the part showing out. That's going to be the underside. And over here on this side, the side where the seam is, you're going to put 2 pieces of hooked Velcro. You don't need to put a long strand unless you want to waste the Velcro, and you can add more as you need it. So let it sit there and dry. It has to cure. 15 minutes is what it says on the box. Okay, and there's every inch is a 5-pound capacity. So, oh, there it is, guys. Fits like a glove, nice and snug. It's overlapped right here. Okay, so it's actually hard. I'm leaning up against the wall right now, but that's the beginning of it. I did have to put another piece of Velcro in. I'm looking at it upside down, so I had to put another piece of Velcro in right there. All right, just catching 2 Velcros and one's off, so I have room to get fat if I wanted to. Not really trying to do that, but I wonder how much of a statement it's going to make if I actually go to school like this. I don't know if I want to do that, or even go to church or any place else with this on. Or, you know, just supermarket. See if anybody actually says anything. Definitely to the county fair and different fairs I'll wear them, because, you know, you wear the stuff you make. But, you know, it's very comfortable, and my pants aren't falling down, so it's pretty cool. So let me know what you think, okay? If, you know, $10 for one, I don't think that's a bad idea. Better than $50 for a leather one. All right, subscribe to see a lot more videos. Take care. Bye.